Oh dear.
We're golfing for 10 minutes.
Did plenty of these last year, they weren't good.
Steve, did you use this guy's motivation for the boys today to make that a memorable one for you?
I think it was definitely part of it. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I spoke to Ryan at the beginning of the week, and he said, well, there's really the 300 coming up. This weekend after the game, he said, I don't have a great deal of control over that, but as he's always been, he's a ultimate professional, and he just wanted to have a real focus on what on what he could do and what he had control over, and I think we've seen that tonight, and he sort of, I guess, gave the players that too, in the sense of they just wanted to focus on their jobs and making sure they were doing those well, and to come up with a good performance.
Is that the type of performance you think you carry forward, and what you've been looking for, I guess, for the last month, that power game and what that brings?
Well, again, I thought 2 weeks ago, I thought it was a pretty good performance too, against the Broncos, and I thought there were parts of Parramatta that were pretty good too, and so it's just it's a matter of making sure that we we're putting it together for 80 minutes.
Steve, any news on Kieran's injury? Pretty sore.
Yeah, he just got a whack to the top of his quad, which sort of hampered his movement running. So again, he'll be icing it up and what have you, and he'll go through that process. Obviously, we get the bye next week, so it's a good opportunity for him to get it right.
So it doesn't seem like it's anything structural or long term or anything like that.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of.
Stephen, your record here on the Gold Coast is fantastic. You must look forward to this game on the calendar every year.
Well, I don't know if it's that. I just think again, after our performance last week, we, regardless of where we were going to be playing this week, it was it was a matter of making sure that we turned up and did a decent job, and I think obviously it's a special occasion for Ryan, and it was even more important that we put in a quality performance.
Ryan, the game's over now, it's 300 down. What does it mean to you? How can you reflect on this point?
Yeah, look, I suppose I really can reflect on it now, and a great sense of pride. I'm with some great names there in that through the 300 sort of club or whatever. But it's you don't get to these milestones without great family, without great teammates, and without a hell of a lot of luck. So I've been fortunate enough to have all those things, and all those things could contribute to to someone's career, and it's contributed to my 300 games. But as a player, I couldn't be more prouder of the 16 other blokes in white jerseys today, because I really think that was a special performance that that they did for themselves. Like we ourselves as a team and as an individual, we need to put in a really good performance for that reason, and they certainly did that today.
Is it more indicated today of the potential of this team and what we're capable of?
Oh, look, we're well aware what we're capable of. We just need to believe it and do it on a consistent basis. And I think the thing we're most proud of as a team is that we kept a team like the Titans to 12 points. Like, we're always going to back ourselves to score at least 13. So that's what we had great pride in today, the way we defended our line and defended the Titans.
What would it mean to you to have this team go a long way this year, and the back end of your career now, sort of what see this team?
Oh, look, we just want to play to the capabilities that we have, and that's the rest of the stuff will look after itself. We just need to string those good performances together, and we're going to enjoy going into the bye having a win, but then we've got another 2 games and then another bye, so it's a good opportunity for us to get a bit of consistency, string some wins together, and really prep ourselves for the back end of the season.
Good impact off the bench today. Steve Albert's been doing that for a number of weeks now, but it kept the momentum going, didn't it, when it was?
Yeah, it did. I thought both Albert and Sam actually come on and provided some real impact, and I thought they did again 2 weeks ago against the Broncos. I thought they come on and kept the momentum that Jimmy Gavay against the Broncos and Ben sort of started, and they came on and they did something very similar to today. I thought they brought a lot of energy, and so that was a real positive for us.
Have you seen change in Isaac at all the last month? He seems to be running and finding a bit more freedom, a bit more space. Is he sort of growing into the season at all, or how do you?
It's halfway through the season. Gee, I hope so. Again, I think it's a bit like Shaw. It's a bit like our halves and our and Rog, and in the sense that I think the forwards are starting to find their feet and get a bit of rhythm and combination going, in the sense of some quick play the balls, which again obviously makes it really effective for the halves and the dummy halves. Particularly the halves and dummy halves or the dummy half that we have. So I think that's been certainly a bit part of it.
Blake was good for you too as well out there. Blake Ashford was.
Well, I think he's probably I think he's been our most consistent centre all year, to be honest. Again, I've said it a number of times before. He's a bit like a plumber. He just gets the job done. He's very handy in that sense. There's no fuss about him. He just knows where to be and how to get it done, and so he's been pretty good for us.
Steve, can I just ask, you were there when Ryan made his debut at Melbourne. What were your first impressions?
Yeah, no, I mean it's been a wonderful career. There's no doubt about that. He's been to 4 grand finals, been a Challenge Cup final, and again. His resilience in terms of getting himself to those those heights. Has played for Australia, played state of origin football, and to be honest, I didn't expect it. When I first seen him, he's a bit like a baby giraffe when he was just been born. He come out and legs and arms everywhere, and
I've heard that a lot this week.
because it's the truth. Yeah. But again, he's grown and obviously grown into the player that he is, and the point. And we've had a fair few tributes for him this week, and the point that has been made on numerous occasions is that he stayed the same kid right the way through, to be honest, and I've haven't seen him change, and he's scaled the heights of the very top of our game, both here and in England, and it's a real credit to him. He's a wonderful professional to have around, and I'm just really pleased for him today.
Was he tough on you when you got to Melbourne?
Steve was a great role model for myself, and being a young back row, you'd want to try and find someone to emulate, and I couldn't find anyone better than Steve Kearney. I probably was a bit of annoying for him, to be quite honest, because I followed him around like you wouldn't believe. I was basically attached at the hip to him, but he I suppose showed me the way a professional footballer should be, and I was very, very fortunate in my early days to have such a positive influence on my career.
Steve, did you see the Jared Wallace hit on Blake Ashford late in the first half?
No.
I think Blake stayed down for a while.
No, I can't. Yeah. I did see him down the back end of the field there, but I didn't actually see the incident. No. Thanks for reminding me.
Thanks guys.